landscape. No, na landscape it is so now they watch and confirm. Put on go Salon Premier League. Not so me pay do Salon Premier League. Huh? No, na me pay. You know that they do put here. We don't get 2 views. 4, right? Right? I think very much interesting indeed. For the first time this season, we with live action, so I see at the Shaka Stadium. It's FC Kallon playing against Old Edwardians. I think it's a match of history. Now I have here with me the African Chicha, the Golden Voice. We used to do it in 2019. And once again, we are.
Yeah, 2018-2019 was quite an interesting season with a huge turnout before the COVID-19 break.
It's a chance!
It became a very serious thing because everything just went down, and now we are on again, and we are hoping to be helping people to get live coverage from the Shaka Stadium and other venues. Yeah,
you're quite right. That's the voice of the African Chicha. That was a chance. We've already had, we've already gotten 9 viewers watching us live from the Facebook page of the Sierra Leone Premier League, and it's African Chicha corner kick now to the team in blue. Someone else away. The boys, the school boys, oh, that was a blast. This is the 4th, I think this is the 4th shot they've gotten. They came here not for a picnic, they came here to get something, and definitely they are putting the pressure on the opponents.
Yeah, twice they've taken a strike, and twice they've threatened FC Kallon. Old Edwardians, as you know, this is the team that the owner of FC Kallon actually grew up from, and he actually played for this team back in those days when he was attending school, but he never played for the side itself, the Old Edwardians. But it's very much good seeing them here.
He did play for Old Edwardians.
Well, he never played for Old Edwardians. He never played for them.
Okay.
Because he actually...
This could be a chance. Bemba sees someone clears the ball away.
And Bemba is one of the top strikers in the country, and you allow him to be facing the goal like that, it's possible that he might be getting the goals. Earlier today we saw some very exciting fixtures. There was one that never ended, and that's the match between Baibuya Warriors and Eastern Lions. It never ended. Eastern Lions were leading, and the referee pointed for the penalty, and Eastern Lions were in disarray all over the place. They were there, and they disrupted the match. The police were forced to take action, and it was really disappointing. For me, I never thought Eastern Lions would have behaved in that way.
I think that was too archaic. Someone heads the ball away, and this is Mansare. The ball being cleared away by 15 man. That was a very rugged tackle. It's referee Bosco who is charged with responsibility of officiating this match, and that was a free kick. I think, considering the fact of this particular match, the previous meeting between these two sides have all ended in stalemate, and I think despite it hadn't been a very good outing for the Old Edwardians, especially when you consider this particular type of fixture, but the previous 3 meetings have actually been a thorn on the flesh for FC Kallon.
Yeah, this is a very difficult fixture for FC Kallon whenever they play.
Yeah.
And, you know, for the strength of FC Kallon, the kind of structures that they're having, everybody had been thinking that Old Edwardians shouldn't be a problem for them, but it has never been an easy ride for FC Kallon. They've always given them a run for their money, and we're just waiting to see whether this season will be a different one. Already, the 2 greatest chances in the match have come from the Old Edwardians, so it tells you how serious this match is.
Very much interesting indeed, and it's Samura. He finds this man in 3 jersey. He happens to be used to Cisse. This is Mansare now. On the right hand side, you're getting us live from the Shaka Stadium. I think football enthusiasts as will be, as also equals to sport journalists. I think it's very much incumbent on us to actually bring people what they actually desire. You can tell us wherever you're watching us from. We live here from the Shaka Stadium. A senior colleague right by my left hand side, we've been doing it together. We did it, and we had lots and great reviews. That was in 2018-19, and I think it's about time we keep on informing the people, also giving them the chance to see, despite they might not be seeing completely the actions of what is happening, but I think because of the fact that we bring in commentaries, they will definitely know this has happened.
Yeah, it's helping greatly to actually publicize the competition itself to the rest of the world. And remember, in 2018-19 season, we were actually able to get people from all over the world watching, and it sent a message to the rest of the world that Sierra Leone was actually into real football, and that's something that we are very much proud of, making it known to people out there. But the interesting thing is, presently, FC Kallon need to go all out to win this particular encounter.
Yeah,
otherwise it will be difficult.
We've seen 2 wins from 2 matches from 2 sides. That is Central Parade and Go Rangers. A win here, 1 goal would definitely take FC Kallon to the top of the league, but presently they are struggling. We've seen Old Edwardians, they are actually pushing their opponents towards a difficult task.
Yeah, it's a difficult task for them. This is something that I've said earlier, and it's still going to be a difficult one because.
Tell you, man, the Urela face. Yes. Salon Premier League. Salon Premier League. And this one says Vogel is saying go Old Edwardians. I think he's supporting Old Edwardians, and he needs to tell us where actually you watching us from, because we're right there at the Shaka Stevens Stadium. Someone sent it, but we also saw a same type of probably the same type of start from FC Kallon in the match against Sport Authority, but gradually they go into the match, and now they actually dislocated their opponents from.
We are having a very interesting moment, and the good thing is that FC Kallon is one side that takes their time to study the opponent, and they give you the opportunity to actually do what you want. But when you allow them to settle in the match, it becomes a difficult thing for the opponent. But let's wait and see what the Old Edwardians holds in store. Remember, the Old Edwardian team, this is not the first time they are playing against FC Kallon, and therefore I don't think it's going to be, they're going to perform like they are playing for the very first time.
We need to confess African Church. I think the video for today is quite very much appreciable to that of the videos we used to do. And someone is watching us all the way from Maryland, and another is watching us, Ronaldo is watching us from Barcelona. Goalkeeper comes out, that is Isaac Cocker. We're having lots and lots of viewers watching us now all across the world. Someone gets it now. Ball being sent out, Church. It's a throw to FC Kallon. What are your expectations in this particular match?
Well, it's going to be tight, and the only thing, if the Old Edwardians are to be able to keep the match like this right on to the end of the first half, then it becomes a difficult thing for FC Kallon. But if they fail to actually do so, then I think FC Kallon will carry the day. They are at the advantage in terms of composure. One will want to throw money or their weight behind FC Kallon. But I tell you, MCON, this is not an easy fixture.
It's not an easy fixture. And a free kick to Old Edwardians, we're very much sorry. I think actually we are not prepared for this. It's all about, like I mentioned, in our own way, football enthusiasts, sport journalists, bringing the game to the fans that needed it most. Someone is watching from North Carolina in the USA. Another is watching all the way from Godrich. Others are watching all across the world, and I think they are very much excited seeing the match. And it's very much clear, to say the least, African Chicha, the Sierra Leone Premier League is back.
The league is back and the action is back, and that's exactly what people have been missing for quite. It took us a whole year, not kicking the ball in the country, and now we've succeeded in getting the ball rolling again. So I think it's a very good thing for Sierra Leoneans, and we've started seeing untapped stars coming to show their skills again. So we wait to see whether it's going to be as lovely as we used to see back then when we were covering the matches. We used to enjoy ourselves, because there was so much excitement. The euphoria was there, and everybody had wanted to be part of it. And this is exactly what we're beginning to see. This is just the first day that we are showing this match, and people are beginning to feel very much happy about it. So I'm sure by the time we get onto the middle of the season, people would have been used to it. But what I want to advise those of you that are currently watching us from all over the world is that you need to be sharing the video.
So Emmanuel Samadia is watching us. He's watching us from Israel. Definitely Samadia is watching us. He says,
I'm sure he's missing.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's missing
FCK, yeah.
I'm sure he's missing his team, Samadia. He was one of the prospects, and it's because of his performance in the 2018-19 season that he actually got himself to get a recognition to leave this country. And today he's out there in Israel, and we're very much happy for him.
I think he's got a very good start. Usman Salaman Bangura is also watching from Italy. We have the guys watching us all around the globe, and Saiduba is watching from Kenema. He says it's FC Kallon for life, so they need to help us share the video. We've gotten so many viewers now watching the match. It tells you how very much enthusiastic they've been wanting to see the fixtures when they play.
Well, of course, this is something every country would love to see. The youths depend on the game, and therefore you have to give them the opportunity to actually play the game itself, and that's what we're seeing in Sierra Leone. There's still COVID, but I tell you, look at the turnout. It's very much encouraging.
Encouraging indeed. You quite right. And someone is watching from Amsterdam in Holland, and is Van Barry. He's watching from Amsterdam. I think viewers, this is very much encouraging, because when you start to get viewers like this, then it encourages you to do more in terms of bringing them live matches.
And like we've said, this is just the beginning, and we are very much hopeful that we'll be able to continue with the coverages of this match. It's going to be on Facebook. We are not having all the equipment to actually give you a coverage that is much more better than this, but I tell you, it's very much encouraging for the fact that we are able to give you pictures like this. It tells you if the equipment were there, it would have been a different thing. But I'm feeling proud that we can actually send a message to people out there in other parts of the world. And
another guy, Alunsain Jallo, is watching from Germany. Jalora is also watching from Liverpool in the UK. I think we have a lot of viewers watching us all around the world. Someone was asking for this one, nice one for FC Kallon. This is Ali Koma is watching. I'm alongside the African Chicha. We're giving you live commentary from the Facebook page of the Sierra Leone Premier League, and people are watching. Emmanuel Samadia is also watching. It could be a chance for FC Kallon. This is Philip. He gets it now, finds this man. This is Bemba Sisse. Or rather, that was Philip. Salute to Philip, but the ball being sent away, and it's a corner kick to FC Kallon. This is the first real chance they've gotten on their side.
Old Edwardians need to be very careful. They need to be cautious of what they're doing in that defensive area. Otherwise, they'll get themselves punished by the Cavaliers of Freetown, Sierra Leone. And this is one team that everybody feels very much scared of playing against. And they've started allowing them right into the 18-yard area. And that will be costly if they continue to allow them like that.
Sulebi is watching us from Italy. Lamin Tokoyi says someone else down. Oh, I think that was a foul. And Van Barry says it's a Bo Rangers supporter. And we haven't the viewers, they are coming thick and fast.
And this is, Bo Rangers have been able to make themselves one of the best teams in the league so far, and they've been able to get a crop of players that are very much determined to take the club forward. And if they are to continue like they've started, then it will be a real difficult problem, a really difficult problem for teams like the Eastern Lions, who are currently struggling. We saw what happened today. Their match ended up in a dispute, and we're having other teams that are beginning to project in the league itself. If it continues like this, then we might just see some surprise in this competition.
I think it's not surprising because of the fans. Sierra Leoneans abroad wants to see the gameplay, and definitely we getting over 100 viewers now watching us, 66. And some of them are telling us where they're watching us from. Emmanuel Samadia, he told us he's watching us from Israel. Someone gets it, this is Samura. He finds it's been quite a very difficult moment for either side. The tackles are coming very more fast and furious, and the two teams are not allowing each other, and we're not getting the very best of football we are expecting to get during the start.
Indeed, we had wanted to see the free flow of the ball, but this is what FC Kallon keeps doing. In the first half, they always allow the opponents to do what they want, but when it comes to the second half, it becomes a problem. Are they going to be able to replicate what they did against Port Authority here at the Shaka Stevens Stadium? That's a mega-dollar question, and we'll have to wait for the answers to be produced by FC Kallon. But for now, it's any man's match.
Boccari Aliu is watching from Italy. It's not a Boccari Aliu we have in Sierra Leone.
He's currently here at the stadium watching.
We also have a Boccari Aliu, a very senior journalist. This could be a chance. FC Kallon. Someone gets it now. He was actually crowded by two defenders.
That was a very good piece of defending there. Had it not been for the push from the defenders there, it could have cost them a lot, and now they've succeeded in sending the ball away from the goal area. But I tell you, MC Owen, we are in for entertainment, and these are the type of matches that begins to tell you how serious this competition is going to look like.
Isan Nalo is also watching us from Kenema. Someone says he's watching us from the Netherlands. That is Sambo. So many views we've got here on our Facebook page. Is the official Facebook page of the Sierra Leone Premier League, and I'm here alongside the African Chicha. I think it's a clear view. EE Lions with the best watching around the world. This is Alaji Pogba Silla. But as you've just heard, East Lions, they've actually had a turbulent start so far. Very good pictures, one could say, we actually getting from the Shaka Stevens Stadium. I think there should be not much cause for alarm or complaint. Omega Krypton, he used to be a popular fan. He's watching from France.
Yeah.
And Yankee Kilo is also, Yankee Kilo is watching from Cyprus.
Yeah.
Abubakar Bangwa is watching from USA.
Some of these guys followed us in 2018-19, and they're beginning to follow the league again. We're going to continue like this, and I'm sure by the time we get into the middle of the season, there would have been some new names that are coming up. But for now, we've had some regular names, regular fans of this Facebook page, and we'll just continue to give them what they want.
Are we expecting, or are you expecting for us to get sponsors?
Well, it's very much possible. It's very much possible because that's what we're looking forward to.
So we're very much open to sponsors.
Yeah. And one thing that I've noticed about the match, it's been very physical in this first half.
Yeah. Bando Ba is watching from this one says, please connect me with my namesake. Boccari Aliu, I think his namesake is actually asking. Well, we shall definitely connect you with Boccari Aliu. It's all the way from Kallon. This one says, so someone is watching, Ibrahim Ila. The comments are coming fast and furious, and the fans are enjoying. Someone is down and is attending to treatment. But I can tell you, not being the type of euphoria one could say, because the FC Kallon team, considering the facts of the history of this match, the CEO is actually a bred from Old Edwardians. The magnitude of the match always tells you a different story.
Indeed, when it comes to football, you begin to forget about what's happening. That's just a view of fans.
The general secretary, and that is Boccari Aliu. It's also the general secretary of FC Kallon Football Club, Alaji Komba. So someone was asking for Boccari Aliu.
And it's good that you've shown it.
Yeah, his namesake. He said he's watching all the way from. So many viewers watching. I cannot believe this is very much motivational. The African Chicha. This is very much motivating. I think we shall definitely, with this, we shall be bringing more of the live views, so fans that will be actually anticipating to watch more of the matches.
Yeah, but again, we're making it known to you guys that are watching us live on our Facebook page that it is open for sponsorship, because we can't just run it all by ourselves.
Alright, someone is turning now. That was just too mesmeric. He goes down. He wants the attention of the assistant. No, he went down easily.
Yeah,
and I think the assistant right in front of him, he could not sound his whistle. Someone is watching all the way from America. This is a media and marketing officer of Cambo Eagle is watching. That is Elo na Elo. He's watching. His team will be playing tomorrow.
Yeah, they are playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I think, and I think you need to tell us how you get in the views, especially the clarity of the live. We definitely are not perfect. It's already 120 views that are currently watching. And African Chicha, I'm very much impressed. And this man says he's also from Kallon, so amazing. The Boccari Aliu. We've just shown you Boccari Aliu. And Tommy is watching all the way from Holland. Someone sends the ball forward. And Bemba Sisse, but the ball being sent out of church. It's a corner kick now to FC Kallon. This is your second corner kick. This is Chief Kadapi Maoi. He's watching from Sweden. Are we expecting anything from FC Kallon in this corner kick? Mind you, they scored their first goal, courtesy of an own goal from a corner kick in short area. Someone sends it now. The ball couldn't pass the wall, but still in danger zone. Someone else inside now. It could be an Akumatsi. Kallon ball been blast. That was a block. That was Philip Conte. Now on the right hand side now. Someone sends it now. He sends it, goalkeeper Carpet. He saw the ball and he knew the ball was going out, Church. The ball was going out, Church. And also Awadauda is watching.
Yeah, Awadauda is watching.
He's one of the vibrant.
She's one of the vibrant female sport journalists in the country.
And also we have in the chairman for anti-drugs. They've started in a very good footing.
Well.
5.3 matches.
They've started off
yet
well,
to
and we're just hoping that they will continue with the same pace because it's still very early to tell how far they will go.
Yeah, but I think 5 points with a team of anti-drugs, you expect them. They will not relegate, or they might not relegate because of the fact that
and you're still having the big name clubs still struggling to get points in the competition. Eastern Lions today were there and they ended the match in a dispute and nobody knows what will happen. The decision from the board is what we are waiting for at the moment.
Madabash is also watching from Belgium. We have guys that are watching from the diaspora. Zola is watching from Germany in FC Kallon. Victory all the way. Mohamed Ali Koma is watching us from Dubai. And this one says Abubakar Yapo Yoko Mansare says good work, keep on. We're definitely going to keep on keeping on. It's just that as been mentioned by a senior colleague, that is African Chicha, we very definitely open for whatever sponsorship. I think we need a gadget if we can get it.
If we can get the gadgets, it's good. But it is if it is financial support that you can give, it's very much open to that. But this is what we love doing, and this is what we want to be doing right with the competition.
Still match on, very good footages you get in live here from the Shaka Steven Stadium. And I do believe things are not like we used to get them during the previous. And this is Mansare. He finds Samura. He's now almost a regular for the national team Leone Star. This is Mansare, known as Smalling, sensible forward. And this time is Philip. And that is Tawali. He finds his man out of blast. That was a very good ball from the goalkeeper. The first real chance for FC Kallon. You are the fans. It tells you that was a very good moment.
It was indeed a scary moment for the Old Edwardians team, and they need to be very careful. I keep saying this, whenever you have balls like that around the 18-yard area, it becomes difficult to handle when you have the FC Kallon players coming on very strong for it. So it's going to be very much crazy, but look at the chairman of Old Edwardians. He's on the lines.
Yeah, Imanu Safad. Bless you. How very much interested. He's very much passionate watching football, and he was the chairman who initiated all this. I think during his reign. We have in the views so many comments, more than 200 comments presently in the comment box. It tells you people we are just waiting to see. And the initiative never let us down.
No, it has never let us down because what we've seen now has given us the courage to continue with it, and we're very much hopeful that someday we'll have people coming on board to see how best they can support us.
The number on the page you can contact, and definitely we shall get back to you. And this is Mansare. He finds his man, the goalkeeper. It's been tormented, clear the ball away now. This is two-man. FC Kallon gets it, not a very good pass. And yet still now it's Old Edwardian. Someone passes through the midway line now. This is Old Edwardian, blue and white. Someone gets it now. They're still moving forward in the red and circle. It's still Old Edwardian. Seems to be very much confident, the young boys. They are missing lots of players now. On the left hand side, the ball being deflected and it's out Church for to go to Old Edwardians. They seem not to be in panic at all. Despite seeing FC Kallon manhandling Port Authority, the old boys from the school of Old Edwardians are definitely proving very much difficult. This is Bemba Sisse! That was a chance!
What a chance! What a glorious opportunity there for Bemba.
That was Philip Conte. Ogada Saliu Sarawali.
He took that one and he did everything he could. That was exactly what he needed to have done. And at the end of the day, it got onto the crossbar and Kallon will have to look for another opportunity.
Fabulous Latif Barry is watching from Conakry. And this one says he's also watching us from Kabbalah. I think they need to keep on sharing to their brothers and relatives, their friends. This is a very interesting match we actually watching.
That's the biggest opportunity we've seen in the match so far. And that could have changed the complexion of this particular encounter.
Now is Saidou Fofana. He finds Mahmoud Fona, the best player in the 2018-19 league, who was being policed by Central Church, and Old Edwardians. Good luck watching from England. This is David Ivan Arnold. And this one says he's watching. That is Fode Dabo watching from Conakry. We're very much grateful, and I'm very much grateful to the African teacher because he's actually never denying the opportunity for us to be together and bringing you what definitely we like best.
But this is what we love doing, and whenever the opportunity arises, we just need to give our support, and that's exactly what we're doing here this evening, ensuring that people from the diaspora and other parts of the country are able to have a glimpse of what's happening at the Shaka Stevens Stadium.
Now is Saidou. This is Kenyawa Steven. Oh, that's a free kick. We used to see Emmanuel Samadia doing. He might be getting us loud and clear. He's also watching.
That's exactly what he will be missing. He's been doing a whole lot of work for FC Kallon in the past, and now he's out there in Israel, and he continues with his trade there. But I'm sure he will be feeling very much excited that he's been able to watch his team play.
Agnes Bendu Gombu says good luck FC Kallon. Is a female, he's watching.
She's watching us, and we just can't tell where she's watching from.
And this man, good luck Joseph, is watching from Kenema.
All right.
There's a free kick. This is all. That is Fona. Not too far indeed, but not just too near. 35 minutes gone, 10 minutes more to go before the first half end, and I think it's been very much good. Someone predicts that is Leku Kawa. He says it's going to be a 0-0 draw at the end of the day. Let's wait and see. The African teacher, I think the fans are really enjoying us, and we live here from the Shaka Stevens Stadium. You just need to tell us what we should improve, and we're very much open for more support.
Of course, we're doing this all by ourselves at the moment, and we're very much hopeful that someday we'll have the support needed and more could be done to give you clearer and better coverage of these matches. But look at what's happening. It's FC Kallon in their defense area. This time, it's the big man who sends that one forward. He looks out for his teammate, Kallon Stevens. He sends it forward. And Old Edwardians, is this going to be an opportunity for them to sell through? No, referee says he's not interested in that.
It's not a foul.
It's never a foul.
Yeah.
It was a player who came and he actually went down easily. But let's see this time. It's still the Edwardians. They're going. Goalkeeper had to go for a catch, and that was so easy.
Yeah, that was a very good catch. That is goalkeeper Isaac. But this time now it's Philip, the man from Real back now. He's running. That was very much agile from Philip. This is Fofana now. Finds Mahmoud Fona. Manana, this man goes down. Very good anticipation from the defender from one end to the other. But yes, still now, play continue. This is Mahmoud.
Beginning to get the fans very much crazy. Mahmoud one, but no, Kallon Stevens.
This is Dumbuya. Dumbuya finds now his man. He was trying to lend the legs of Usain Bolt. Very exciting since we're watching. 37 minutes gone in the first half. No goal on either side, but it's been quite interesting.
Very much interesting and very much entertaining here. As you can get the fans from the background, it's been really entertaining here at the Shaka.
This is a chance! But that was a very poor blast.
Not too good.
That was a very poor blast. This one says he's watching from Jamnin. That is Mafo Bangura. Raju says he's watching is Old Edwardians. We have so many fans that are watching all the way from Deutschland. That is Jamnin. Others are watching from Amsterdam. Some are watching from the US, UK,
Israel. You know, see how far we've covered this match.
That is very good. The ball been sent forward, and it's how church it goes. So you just need to like the page. You just need to like the page, comment, And we definitely open for any further sponsorship as we bring in you live the commentaries and also the actions. Kenua Stevens, and he actually goes for it now. Saidu. This is Yusuf Sisse, known as Dante. Not a very good pass now. Someone goes for it, Saidu. The ball being stolen. Old Edwardians, they have it now. On the left hand side, a very tricky customer. He gets it now. He's trying to find his man. Send the ball. Oh, that was a very good prediction. I didn't actually not gone for that.
He anticipated well and he got it. He was able to stop that one from getting onto the intended player. And I think had it not been for that, it could have cost them a lot. FC Kallon need to be very careful. Old Edwardians are moving in a snail pace, but I tell you, it's very much they are very much tactical in the way they are doing things at the moment. So let's wait and see what would happen. Well, it's Old Edwardians now with a corner kick.
From the outside. Could this be a counter break from FC Kallon now? Someone gets it now. It has to go. No, that wasn't a very good one. Someone goes to the blast. Ball being blocked now. It could be an Old Edwardians affair now. They still have it in the half of FC Kallon. Seems to be very much tormentful. They have it now. This is a young boy. It seems to be very more accurate. Sends the ball forward, and it's going to be goalkeeper's ball.
That was a free one for the goalkeeper. It's like you telling the goalkeeper, don't worry, just catch this one and see what you can do with it. And that's exactly what has happened. On the other end, the goalkeeper for Edwardians has taken that one. But that was the old school boys are standing firm against somebody they nurtured, somebody they groomed. His team is playing against them now, but let's see what's happening. This is one of the schools that is known for sports in Sierra Leone, St. Edward's Secondary Schools at Kintom, and they've been producing a lot of players.
And the three Kallon brothers all played for Old Edwardians.
And indeed, it tells you how productive they've been in terms of producing players who've excelled in the game of football.
The ball being headed away now, in a red end circle, being repelled now. This could be Mansare. He's finding Dumbuya. He gets it now from Lunge. Is Dumbuya asking for coming. Big pull off. That was a foul. We are yet to see the yellow from the referee.
I think he's very much, he's been very, compromising. He's taking his time not to just be showing the cards like that.
Dumbuya, he gets it now. He's finding his man, being tormented by the defender. This is 19 man. Very much sorry for not bringing their names, as we do not have the team list of these players now. This is Old Edwardians. Someone gets it now. This is Michael. Michael finds 7 man. On the edge of the box now. It's Michael. It's Michael still.
It was too tight. He was never going to be able to turn with that particular ball, and that's the reason why. But that was a good move by the Edwardians.
That was a very good move. Look at the fans. Yeah, the presidential, the African chicha. I think the fans need to share this video. They definitely need to, because it's been very much good. Old Edwardians are actually giving FC Kallon a very good one for their money.
I told you they are going to serve as a thorn in the flesh for FC Kallon, and this is how it has always been. It has never been an easy fixture for FC Kallon, and let's wait and see whether they will change things this time. FC Kallon need to actually react to that and prove that they are stronger than the Edwardians.
Quite right, but you definitely need not to push them away. Applies down, but I think it's going to continue the match. FC Kallon have not actually got the type of start they anticipated, especially of the fact that they scored 3 goals past Port Authority, one of the Asian teams in Sierra Leone football, one of the teams with very great history. But our Old Edwardians are actually giving them a very good ride for their money.
Remember, it was in the past, this is Sierra Fishies that was transformed to FC Kallon, and they've been a thorn in the flesh for the old guards that they met in this country. Yeah. That's the likes of the Eastern Lions, the mighty Blackpool. The structures they've put in place tells you how serious they are in developing the game in the country.
They are the team with the best fan base. That is the shot. The goalkeeper gets the catch. Nothing to torment goalkeeper. This is Samura Abubakar now. And it's Prince Bangura who happens to be the coach. Bemba Sisena is chasing for the ball now. But actually the defender watches. The fourth official will definitely raise the board in the next couple of minutes. That is Shuaibu Bangura is a FIFA badge referee.
In less than 2 minutes from now, we'll be able to tell how many stoppage time.
2 minutes. Yeah. I suggest 2 minutes. 2 minutes will be added. I think that is from the officiator's box. We've just got the news. As you can see from the scoreboard end, it's still no goal on either side. A blank score sheet for the moment. But I can tell you the anticipation is very much great. The fans, they actually anticipated to watch this match, or probably to be watching matches, and we've actually tried to see how we can bring them the match. You're getting us clear wherever you are in Sierra Leone, in Guinea, in Asia, or wherever. This is 8th man. Not too good. This is Saidu. He sends the ball forward. Bemba is chasing. Bemba is not getting the type of match he had the last time against Isaac comes out now. He gets the catch. The type of match he had against Port Authority is not the same he's actually having here. He's actually having a very difficult moment from the defenders of Old Edwardians. And what are we expecting from Bemba Cisse?
He's been marked, but this is somebody that can perform at any given opportunity, and therefore would have to wait because there's still a whole lot of time to be played for in this match.
Yeah. And the fourth official will raise the board for the 2 minutes to be officially added. This is Edmond Michael. This is now Samua is being chased by an Old Edwardian defender. It goes down. No foul, says the assistant.
2 minutes additional time.
2 minutes has just been shown on the board. There is a protest now. The players of Old Edwardians seem to be very more furious. 8th man needs to be very more mindful of what he does. He needs to be mindful. He needs to be mindful. Look at that, punches.
There's a fighting going on.
I think they need to be mindful of what they do. Was there an elbow from Abubakar Samura? And the coach for Old Edwardians
is there. He's trying to calm his boys down.
Yeah, they need to calm down, because if they do not calm down, then probably there would be a disciplinary action from the referee. I think the player.
But this is something that the referee could have dealt with.
And the assistant was right on view.
Right on view, and therefore he should be able to actually give his own take to the centre man, so at least a decision can be taken.
From his gesture, he told the player to
right. So it means he was never interested in that.
Lamido Friki seems to be very more restless.
He's restless, and he's one of the officials of
he's the Secretary General of Old Edwardians,
who's always very much passionate about his team.
Yeah, that is Amiru Friki Kooma. He's not part of the bench today. Probably the chairman is standing on his job. He used to be sitting. We're having a lot of views. This is our first time this season bringing the live view of the match, and I think it has been a very good review from the fans. The fans are actually watching. This one says he's watching. Ibrahim Mana is watching from Germany. Elton John. Elton John. David Emi. Sona. Call Elton. Elton. Come. Bobby. And they call you. They make serious. They say you can't talk, they say you can't watch, they say you can't talk.
Okay.
And someone says that Umar Ali says FC Kallon is going to win by 2-0, but there is still the possibility to say no to that because of the fact that Old Edwardians are making things very more difficult. And that's the end of the first.
That's the end of the first half of proceedings. And ladies and it has ended 0-0 in the first half. It's FC Kallon Vs 0. Old Edwardians, the visitor was 0. We go for a break, and when we come back, We shall be getting updates on all the matches that played earlier today and also upcoming fixtures. And remember, the match could be watched live on the Premier League Facebook page. You will be able to watch live footages from that particular page and inform other relatives from other parts of the world about the Facebook page itself, so they'll be able to get clear pictures and commentaries on that page.
We'll definitely be back doing the second half, but for the moment it's half time. Don't go anywhere because we shall be bringing you the live actions again when the match resumes. Recently, we have 96,000 and over 8,000. I mean, I had a little updates and this personally,
They attack you right. Nobody other than this government why they pass madam. They like
African Chicha, this is me.
Man, this is how we came to make business.
All of the game don't go have time, so this is a big place. Yes, I tell you, I know if you don't left farm. It blow, the tail, the way and Amit says he's watching for. Teacher, go live balance. You see that so? Yeah. Read it for me. You know it. Look at the mic. Look at the floor. Yeah.
Stadium. And for those of you who are just coming in, it ended in the first half between FC Kallon and Old Edwardians. Earlier today, we saw Central Parade winning their second match, and it was a good one for them against FCFC. And we also saw Bow Rangers going forward to win their second match against Mount Oriel Sleaford. And in Potloko, it ended in a dispute, and Eastern Lions were leading by a goal to nil, but a penalty awarded in that match saw the match ending before time. And we're waiting to know what will be the outcome of that match. But tomorrow, here at the Shaka Stevens Stadium, Sierra Leone Police will play against FC Johansen. Sierra Leone Police will play against FC Johansen tomorrow here at the Shaka Stevens Stadium. And in Kenema, Cowboy Eagles will be entertaining Mighty Blackpool. In Kallon, it's going to be between Diamond Stars and Iceland. Interesting fixtures for Sunday. But here at the Shaka Stevens Stadium, we are still witnessing the match between FC Kallon and Old Edwardians. And let me just use the opportunity to say a warm welcome to Abdul Sidibe, the CEO, Abdullah Sidibe, the CEO of Sierra Star Group. I want to say a very warm welcome to you here at the Shaka Stevens Stadium.
Okay, right, welcome back. You've just had...
Let me also use the opportunity to welcome our stars of the country in the world of entertainment. As you know, sports and the other form of entertainment are moving side by side. And therefore, let me use the opportunity to welcome Boss LJ and Raga Spice in the house. One more time, a warm welcome to Abdullah Sidibe in the house. A man that is ready to ease the stress of transportation in the country. Abdullah Sidibe of Sierra Stars Group.
Right, welcome back. We're back from the recess, and the match will commence in a nutshell as it's no goal on either side. FC Kallon and Old Edwardians. It was a fierce battle in the first half. Old Edwardians, they drew their first match, nil-nil. It was a stalemate against Freetown City Football Club, who actually lost earlier on today by 1-0 against Central Parade, who are joint leaders of the Sierra Premier League currently alongside Bow Rangers. They were win by even a goal to nil for FC Kallon, will take them to the top of the league. Are we seeing the possibility of them getting a goal in this match?
It is still possible, MCON. It is still possible for FC Kallon to go back to the top of the log, but it all depends on how it's going to end here this evening. There is a possibility, by what we've seen in the first half so far, it is still possible that FC Kallon can get a goal in this particular match, but the Edwardians are not ready to give up.
It's more than 400 comments we've had from our comment box, and guys are watching all over the world. Some are watching from Greece, Russia, others are watching from Israel, Germany, you name them. And now it's 2-man. The referee has just sounded for the start of proceedings in the second half, and it's still no goal on the side. We're starting as we ended, and this is the left fullback who sends the ball forward. Someone comes to the header, and this is the captain for Old Edwardians. And now is Mansare Ibrahim, known as Smalling. He sends the ball forward. The captain comes to the Chester now. This is Old Edwardians, and it's going to be FC Kallon's half here. This is Mahmoud. Someone is going for it now. It's Bemba Sisse. This could be a chance. It's still a chance. It's Salutawali. The goalkeeper comes out, he sends the ball. Bemba Cissé! That was a chance, but not a very good chance as expected. I think Alexander Tula, it's been a very good start for FC Kallon. The goalkeeper came out. That was a fearless moment for goalkeeper Hassan Kapet Toure. I didn't mean he's actually coming out. It would have been difficult for them. But Old Edwardians survived. FC Kallon were on the rampage just as early as in the first minutes of the second half, but it's still goalless.
Goalkeeper Kapet himself has been very loyal to the Old Edwardians Football Club, and I think he's somebody that they are very much proud of. He's not under pressure from any other goalkeeper in the club, and he's given that respect. Therefore, whenever he's between the sticks, you find out that he gives his best. But that was a good one coming from FC Kallon.
This is a compliment from Mahmoud Said, who says, job well done. Well, I think we actually appreciate the compliments. As also we have around one of the sports reporter, or let me say the main sports reporter for Radio Democracy, that is Musa.
Well, he's an all-rounder. That's how I call Musa Kamara. He's an all-rounder. He's in the mainstream and he's also in the sports, and I think he's doing his best as a young man in this country. He's been covering events all over Sierra Leone, and I think that's very much good. And he's even gone beyond Sierra Leone.
This 5-man, yeah. I think he's actually been a very good presenter in their flagship program, Good Morning Salon, and also in their sport program every Sunday. Tomorrow, I believe, is going to give update of what has happened here today. Someone goes down, no foul, says the referee. Play continues. The fans are not happy, but still, it has been quite a very good officiating from the referee. Consider the pace of the match, and you need not definitely to be in the ace. So sound your whistle, especially in a match of short magnitude.
And if you begin to do that, then you begin to lose the confidence of the fans. And I think it's given an open opportunity to the two teams so far, and it's been very entertaining.
Guys are watching from Italy, England, all over the world are watching, and it's been very much. This is Cissé. He's known as Dante. He's trading in dangerous waters. This is now Samura, but he's been tormented. The ball been sent out, church safety more preferable to danger. Alaji M. Fofana is watching from Portugal, Lisbon, and he says, congratulations for your good job. I think we are sport journalists, we are football enthusiasts, and I think it's incumbent on us to actually give Sierra Leonean fans, especially those that are all the way in the diaspora, what they actually need in watching the beautiful game back home.
Other people love some other forms of entertainment, but this is our own, and this is what we give our best to. So therefore, we will not relent. We'll keep giving our best until someday we have people coming on board to support.
Yeah, you're quite right. Very much hoping, and I believe this is the header. And someone heads the ball away for Otroto Old Edwardians. This is Cissé. He's known as Dante. He finds Philip Conte. He was a man on show for FC Kallon, but I think this time he's not getting things right, especially when the fans are getting on. The assistant flag is up. Referee says play continue. This is Bemba Cissé now. That was a very good tackle. The ball been sent out, church. And ABK Kanu is watching all the way from the United States of America. This is Philip Conte on the edge of the box. He tries to go in between, but being stopped. Now someone is going now. This is Old Edwardians. The striker. This is 7-man. Could this be a counter break now? It's very more dangerous. Alvin Dante. He finds this man. It's a give and go process. And the ball is being gathered out, church. That could have been a very good moment for Old Edwardians. FC Kallon needs to be very more mindful of what they do. And this man says, thank you guys for your good work. This is Fode Kamara is watching all the way from UK.
I think the move there by the Old Edwardians team was a very good one, but what was lacking there was concentration coming from the player himself. He actually gave the ball to his teammate, and receiving the ball was a very big problem for him, and that's something that has prevented them from going forward.
Let's also commend the coach for Old Edwardians, Prince. I think Prince, since he took over the realm of affairs, has actually done a very good job. The last time the league was aborted, Old Edwardians were contending for top position.
Yeah.
And we've seen again, he's playing against a team that defeated Port Authority with no sweat, but this time they're actually finding it very more difficult to get shots on targets.
Whenever you have a fixture like this between the Old Edwardians and FC Kallon, this is the kind of thing you see. It's something that I said earlier, that it has never been an easy fixture for FC Kallon. And this is the reason why you see this huge number of people coming out to watch, because they want to see whether Kallon will change things this season.
And someone is watching from Italy, and his name is Usman Thomas. This could be a good pass. Dante. He actually got the ball away for Otro. He finds Mantare. They are really tormenting their opponent. This is Old Edwardians. Ball being stolen quickly. This is 7-man now. Should I call him the tormentor? Saidu Fofana. He clears the ball away. This is Bemba Sisse now. Finds his man now. And this time onto the right-hand side, it could be Saliu Tarawali ball now. It's still Saliu Tarawali. Could he get it now? By the bar line, it's still Saliu Tarawali now. Finds his man. Oh, was that a good option? Was it the very best of options?
Well, the intent was good, but what was happening is that the defender himself never allowed himself to be left behind. He was following up, and I think that was why he was very much successful in saving that one. It could have been costly to the Edwardians, but they've succeeded in defending that. And now the referee had sounded his whistle.
And we are yet to see the yellow from the referee.
He's still being very much polite with the players here.
He's allowing the free flow of the match. And someone is watching from Germany, and that is Capedunga. Fomba Dukule is watching all the way from France. The guys are watching. So many comments. Keep them coming. Tell us where you're watching us from. Definitely, we will not be bringing you very big or huge images as you like, but I believe the actions as they continue. And this time is a free kick. Someone gets it now. This is Philip. He finds this is Saliu. Saliu now moves now. Goes down. Free kick. I think referee was trying to allow the free flow of the match. But unfortunately, Saliu could not continue from the pressure that he had. And he had to sound his whistle for a free kick.
And sometimes in the process of allowing the free flow
game
of the
is
match,
0-0. Someone is asking for the results. The match is still 0-0. And the ball being cleared away. This is Samura. Old Edwardians. Edmond Michael. He finds his man now from right to left now. This is Edmond Michael with the ball. In 10 jersey. He used to be the talisman for Old Edwardians. I think that was a very heavy pass. It could have been precise from Edmond Michael. One time called to the national team Leone Stars. And actually, it's proving very more difficult to contend with, especially against the defenders of FC Kallon, and they are finding it very more difficult to actually handle the pace of Edmond Michael.
Whenever he's in form, it's difficult to handle him. And I think it's beginning to reach in that level or that stage where in FC Kallon are finding it difficult to silence him in the match.
In a match of short magnitudes, a single goal is enough.
Just a goal. All you need to do at this point in time is you get a goal and you get the match.
Right. Interesting indeed. So many free kicks from one end to the other. The fans sometimes protest. Almost 10 minutes gone in the second half. And I can tell you the momentum keeps on rising. And the fans that are watching us live on this Facebook page are making us very more proud, because they're sending their comment, they're telling us where they're watching us from. And I do believe we're definitely going to continue bringing them more of live matches.
The comments keep flooding, and I think it's very much encouraging. When you're doing such things, it's good that you have people following up.
Yeah. And this guy, Jacob is watching from Germany, Monique. The ball been sent for. Someone guys himself so high, that is Philip. Player goes down, no free kick. This is Edmond Michael. It seems to be very much crafty. Saidu Fofana now on the side of FC Kallon. This is its 5-man on the center circle. A quick ball being sent forward. And the tricky man in 7 jersey for Old Edwardians. We're very much sorry for actually not bringing you their names, as some of these players are very new players. Some of them might actually promoted from the lower division due to the fact that most of players who participated in the Division 1 playoff, we are actually exempted not to play in this particular league, and Old Edwardians, we are seen very much handicapped because of this reason.
Yeah, it's not just the Old Edwardians. We've seen other teams that have suffered the blow of not being allowed to use players that actually participated in the Division 1 playoff. And I think it's a very good decision. You can't be at the top and you go down again to actually help teams that are down there.
Definitely so. We appreciate every bit of comments that is coming. The ball being sent forward. This side could not get his header now. This is Yusuf. The ball being cleared away. 7-man chases now with a wicked left foot now. He gets it. He still has Dante. Goes down, no free kick. And now it's Fofana. He's a 5-man defender. He has Tarawali. Safety is more preferable to danger. Ball being cleared away. And it's throw to FC Kallon. And I think that was not a very good throw from Saidu Fona. He's trying to protest the decision from the assistant one, who happens to be Sheriff.
I think the officials have been at the top of their game so far. We've not had too many incidents that will cause, discussion after the match.
Yeah.
But it's been very good.
Very good match indeed. And referee Boskul is actually not tempted to dip his hand in his pockets yet. This is Dumbuya, one of the debutants in the Sierra Leone Premier League. The player that has been tormented quite often, that is Mbemba Cisse. He's not been getting the type of atmosphere that he actually wants or was anticipating to get. As you can see, Mbemba Cisse, he scored 1 goal, assisted the other, but this time he's actually yet to get a shot that one could say it's convincing for the side of FC Kallon.
It's really surprising to see the Old Edwardians actually preventing FC Kallon strikers to penetrate in their area. They've come once or twice, but that's not enough to actually change the match itself. And I think you must commend the defenders of Old Edwardians. They've done a lot in today's match, and I think they should be commended for that.
Caribbean says he's watching from France, and FC Kallon are putting on the white jersey. The only thing that should be improved is the video camera's quality, but yet we appreciate. Yes, as we mentioned, we are open to sponsorship to sponsors because of the fact that we are using our phone cameras.
I think it's something that we've not hidden. Yeah. We've made it very much clear that we're looking forward to people coming on board to give us that kind of assistance. And one thing you must note is that this page is not owned by the Premier League itself, yeah, nor the SLFA. But we just created this to ensure that we help people from the outside to be seeing what's happening.
Yeah, quite right. And it has actually, Pelots, no offside. This is Mbemba Cisse. Mbemba with a blast. And it goes wide. That was Mbemba Cisse. The first shot he has is had in this particular match in the second half. That is Mbemba Cisse. Not a very good strike. He was anticipating. And Usman Cisse says he's watching all the way from Italy. And we actually appreciate the comment that are coming. Usman Thomas says he's supporting Blackpool. And FC Kallon are bringing Julie, that is Julius Goba. And man in 7 jersey, his introduction, he was actually acquired from Port Authority Football Club. And today he's making his bow for FC Kallon. Julius Goba. And Dumbuya has gone out in 7 jersey.
Substitution, FC Kallon. Dumbuya in number 7 goes off and being introduced is man in number 4, Julius Goba.
No penalty. I think that was just too soft as you like. But it's really a very difficult moment. This match has actually become for FC Kallon. The ball being headed away. And now this is Samura. He has a second chance now. Head twice now. Julius, the sports church on his head now. This is the captain for Old Edwardians. He sends the ball forward. And everyone is expecting for a header now. This is Kallon Vs Stevens, the captain for FC Kallon. On to another captain. The ball being cleared away from one end to the other. And this is goalkeeper's ball. That is Isaac Coker. This one says, Raphael Raff says, Old Edwardians, we are an institution. The only secondary school with a premiership team. This could be a chance. Was he actually?
Remember, we used to have grammar school having their own team as well. That's Regents Olympics. But they are down at the moment, and we just don't know whether they will reach this level again.
Well, they are presently in the second division.
Yeah.
You need not to write them off. And present-day football is all about having the resources to spend. And if you spend on the players, and definitely you bring in the players that can change the dynamics, you're definitely going to get the very best that you want. It's a free kick, says the referee. And so many comments, everyone is making their opinion. Kallon Vs Stevens, Samura, Bemba Sise from an offside position. The flag is still off. And it's a free kick. I think
no communication between the referee.
But I think, was that on offside?
Well, I think he came from the offside position and picked up the ball. So the assistant referee was actually showing his flag because he wanted to show that to the referee in the middle. But the referee concentrated on what's happening in the field of play.
We just off from the hour mark and it's still no goal on the other side. Inside the 62nd minute, Lai Chrislyn Fallon says, I'm watching from Kenema. Thank you very much for the help. We pray for better sponsorship. Go, darling FC Kallon. We must win this match by Allah's grace. And I think everyone is calling on the divine attention of the God Almighty. And we're still inside the holy month of Ramadan. And these are just matches to mark the start of the Sierra Leone Premier League. This is the second week, I believe.
Yeah. And we've already seen some very exciting fixtures.
Yeah. In Bo Rangers, they won by 1-0.
In a jam-packed stadium.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and also in Port Loko, as you heard earlier from the announcer, there was disruption. Match was actually disrupted and it couldn't end. Well, Ronaldo, this particular page was created to promote the activities of previous and also subsequent Premier League boards.
Substitution, Old Edwardians.
The commentary is actually done by individuals of...
is man in number 14 jersey.
This is Bemba.
Mohamed P. Kamara.
The ball being headed. Dante. Now is Kallon Vs Stevens being bullied off the ball now. Ball being set now. And someone is chasing. He's still going for the ball. He has the legs and the ball is out short. Shows the assistant. Ball is out short. The scores is still no goal on his side. Ibrahim J. Oscar is asking and it's still no goal on his side. Come. Very good action. We still inside the second 45 minutes and it's still no goal on the side. Old Edwardians. They're actually proving very more difficult now.
Somebody is saying FC Kallon is the biggest team in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, I think the opinions are varied. Someone can tell you it's Eastern Lions. Someone will say Mighty Blackpool.
You can't make such a statement in favor of another team.
Yeah, I think these are opinions of the fans, and you need to expect that the Manchester City, Liverpool, and others, you know, you can remember Manchester City, Chelsea and others. They came through the ranks because of big money spent in sponsorship.
Yeah.
And now you can definitely tell the fans are calling and naming their teams as the best teams in the English Premier League, or you name them. You name Paris Saint-Germain as the biggest team in France. There are a lot of teams that have been boosted by you know, financial capacity. Probably the fans they have their opinions.
Of course they have their opinions. If you ask the Old Edwardians fans, they will tell you their team is the biggest. And so let's see. Still very much tight here. MCON, we had thought that at this point in time we would have seen a goal or more.
I think I asked it's a free kick. A free kick in favor of Old Edwardians.
And they keep getting these set pieces.
The assistant brandished a flag for Old Edwardians, but it's a player of FC Kallon who seems to have suffered from that challenge.
Yeah.
And you can see it's we are almost to the final quarter of the match. Someone is watching from Belgium, and the match is still on. It's been very much quite interesting, and this is our first day in actually bringing live actions, and we're very much impressed so far with what we've actually seen as a response from the fans. And guys are watching all over the globe. Still no goal in the side. Shuli just joining us, and we're here at the Shaka Stevens Stadium. It's match on. I think the referee has just shown the first yellow of the match, and the free kick goes FC Kallon way.
It goes on the way of FC Kallon. I think the assistant got it wrong, and the FC Kallon player has been treated now.
I think, yeah, definitely.
They seem to be ready to move on.
And Raymond Campbell is watching us all the way from the United States of America. And it's still Kawa who says the match remains as it is, as his prediction. We are interacting with the fans, and I believe it's a very good move. This is Yusuf. Not a very good one from Yusuf. And one thing that I've observed, the players of Old Edwardians are not actually making things very much easy as we used to see on the side of Port Authority, especially when FC Kallon are known as a team that starts the ball from the 18-yard area, from their own half, and you see them rushing towards them, forcing them to lose the ball quite easily.
Talking to some fans before the match itself, they said it was never going to be an easy fixture. This is something that they had thought they needed to make it, you know, they needed to respond to, because the Edwardians, I keep saying this, they've been a thorn in the flesh for FC Kallon, and that's a good try there, but it never went the way the player had intended it to go.
That was a wayward strike. That was a corner kick. I think
it's a deflected strike.
Yeah, it deflected. Amiru Fwiki seems to be restless.
He's supposed to be restless. He's supposed to be restless. When your team is playing against FC Kallon, you begin to wonder.
I think the General Secretary should be part of the technical team, because of the fact that the score is still no goal on the side. It's a corner kick. Someone says Crusher. Header comes up. Goalkeeper comes up now, he pirates away. This could be Fauna. He used to be known for his speed now, but being stopped in the process. It's FC Kallon. Julie, his presence is here to be felt. He sends the ball forward. Side watching. Bemba Sisse now, having the defender for coming. It's still Bemba. He beat his man. Was he fouled? The ball sent out to go to FC Kallon. I think the defender seems very much tiny. But Saidu, was it foul? Free kick, yes, says the referee. That was just too risky from Yusuf Cisse, he saw the boots and he decided to go for the header.
Yeah, it was really risky, and sometimes you don't need to be doing that.
No goal on the other side. This is from Agnes Bendu Gombu. She's asking for the score. This could be a chance. That was a side netting.
Side netting, and it was almost like they were going to be getting the curtain raiser of the match, but FC Kallon keep knocking and nothing to show off at the moment.
Yeah. I think goalkeeper Capet is yet to make a save in the second half. Keniwa Stevens is there, straight to goalkeeper Isaac Cocker. This is Abubakar Bemba Cisse. Now is Tarawali Saliu Julius. He finds his man now. Ball being cleared away. But it could be FC Kallon ball. Ball being stolen now. Old Edwardians. Someone now rushes. That is Saidu. And this is the left fullback. Right in front of us. Saidu. This is Fona. He finds Julie. Julie on his left foot now. Julie. He finds Bemba Cisse. It's still Bemba Cisse with a blast! Oh, that was Philip Conte with a blast.
It was Philip, and the stature of Philip keeps you to be thinking of Bemba Cisse. But I tell you, that was a good strike, and it was also a good save coming from the goalkeeper.
Very much impressed with the commentator. This is someone watching from Germany. He's known as Madani Baskoch Yusuf. This is Mansare. A player of FC Kallon is down, and the referee sounds his whistle. He needs to be treated. We're inside now the final quarter of this match. FC Kallon seems to threaten in the past moment or so, but it's still no goal on the other side. Are we destined for a stalemate?
Well, it's likely that we're going to be seeing a stalemate here because by the look of things, Old Edwardians are not ready to give in, and FC Kallon keep pushing strong, and they themselves are not ready to give in to the Maypac boys. I think it's a real contest that we're witnessing at the moment, and this could be decided at the final minute.
Miss Usawa is watching from Germany, and he says he's actually complimenting Julie. The scores are still no goal on the inside. Bendu Gombu. Bendu Gombu is very much anxious. She wants to know the score. I think it's quite encouraging fanfare we're watching. I
just don't know the team she's supporting, but she keeps asking for the result. She must be restless at the moment.
Well, tomorrow we're going to get the Sierra Leone Police, a newcomer, the debutants in this year's league, playing against FC Johansen. Mind you, FC Johansen clinched late victory against Cambo Eagles in Bo.
And they themselves, Cambo Eagles, will be entertaining Mighty Blackpool in Kenema. I think it's going to be another very interesting one. And in Kono, the Soldier Boys will be there to play against the Diamond Boys.
We're inside 74th minutes now in the match. And from that end, fans of FC Kallon, and this is the presidential pavilion, as you can see. So many diverse views. Everyone is having his or her say to make, but it's going to be a dead ball situation. It's going to be an Old Edwardian ball. This is the incomer. It changes now to the right hand side. Someone gets it. This is FC Kallon. Saidu. Saidu now onto Pasalu. This is Yusuf. Yusuf known as Dante. A grounded pass. Not a very good one now. This is 14-man, the incomer. 2-man sends the ball forward. This is Keniwa Steven. Julie. Bemba Cisse. Pasalu. And the ball still in the air. Keniwa Stevens. It could be Philip Conte now. It seems to be very much focused in this match. And someone says it, that is Samura Mansare. Was it a very good header? This is Cisse. Saliu now finds Fona. This is Mahmoud. He's known as Lampard. Mahmoud now. Not a very good grounded pass. Someone gets it now. This is Old Edwardians. Could they break from this now? That was a very good pass. And they seem to be very more confident passing now. And this is Mansare. That was calm and calculated for Mansare. Saidu. Oh, that was just too diabolic.
Right in front of the referee, and the referee wasted no time but to show the yellow.
So man in a team jersey, I think it's quite been a very difficult time for either side. Julie. Oh, the referee says play must be taken. Now towards the dismay of the fans that are watching, especially those that are supporting FC Kallon. The match is very much interesting indeed. Isaac Conte says Eastern Lions is the best team. I did told you, I did say we should respect the views of the fans. And Saidu Fofana could not continue, could not end the match. Musa Fofana has been introduced, one of the players from
Substitution FC Kallon. Saidu Fofana in number 10 jersey has been withdrawn and being introduced is man in number 25, Musa Fofana.
The ball been sent forward. So many heads could go. The ball been cleared away. It could be goalkeeper's ball. Is out of his goal line. That is goalkeeper Isaac Cocker. Keniwa Stevens. Steve Stevens. This is Samua Abubakar. Still in their own half. Mansare Ibrahim. He sends the ball in field. Header comes out from a player in white and blue. Old Edwardians. It's two-man. Ball been taken out. This is Fofana. His first touch. His first two touches haven't been good. This is 14-man. Edmond Michael. It's Edmond Michael now. It's still Edmond Michael. On the right hand side. Edmond Michael finds his man. This could be Bemba Sisse. Bemba Sisse now. Oh, it's still Bemba. The ball actually been
Very
sent
good
out.
piece of defending.
That was just so good as you like.
You just have to be as stubborn as that defender to actually prevent a striker like Bemba from moving forward.
Emmanuel Samadia says his boy should come on.
Samadia is sharing his voice on Facebook, and I think it's really frustrating when you're watching your team that you used to play for, and they're not getting what you used to see them getting.
It was. I think this fixture has been a thorn on the flesh for us.
He was here the last time they played, and they drew. So he knows it's a difficult fixture. When
you want to win the league, playing against teams like this is Julie. The ball being cleared away, and now is Samura. And now on the left hand side, ball being sent forward. This is Julie on the edge of the box. That was not Julie's way of kicking a ball. He blasted the ball with so much passion, and the ball flew away for a goal kick.
That was too strong. That was too strong a strike, and it will yield no dividend in such a strike. So we'll have to wait for another opportunity, but it was not the best.
Old Edwardians are about to make a substitution. 16-man is about to be introduced. Applies down. The views are just actually amazing.
Abdullah Koroma is about to be introduced for the Edwardians, and we wait to see what his inclusion will look like.
We're almost coming towards the tail end of the match, the 79th minute, and you even do not actually think about the time because of the fact of the pace of the match.
Yeah, I think it's been an entertaining one, and people are not even thinking of the time.
Wow, I think Jaron doing the comments and also holding on to the camera is definitely difficult, Jadon. But we shall bring you some steady moments.
Substitution, Old Edwardians. Alusain Kamara in number 19 has been withdrawn, and in goes man in number 16. Abdullah Koroma.
Keniwa Stevens. I think the referee says it's a free kick to FC Kallon. And this could be a winner takes all affair. This could be that situation in which a single goal, definitely one man could be a hero in this match. Philip. Keniwa. Now is Julie. Not a very first good touch from Julie. This now is Edmond.
Can now go down.
Edmond Michael. He finds 14 man.
And remember, in the 85th minute, the game is going to be closed. Sports journalist.
That was just too poor from.
Can now go down as the game is going to be closed in the 85th minute to allow the crowd from entering the field. To prevent the crowd from entering the field, we're going to be closing the gate in the 85th minute. And therefore, sports journalists wanting to be part of the post-match conference can go down for the post-match conference itself.
That was a very good tackle. And one thing, they actually came with a very, very good sense of defending, and they are defending well, Old Edwardians. I think, and also we need to commend the service providers.
Yeah,
in terms of the internet.
We are improving gradually and on the area of internet, and I think that's something that is very much good for Sierra Leone, because had it not been for that, this is going to be difficult to do.
Yeah.
See the number of people that are currently watching
the match. Boys out church for still we're inside the 81st minute of the match. Still FC Kallon nil, Old Edwardians nil. Julie, someone gets it now on the fire. It's FC Kallon. This is Mahmoud. Still Mahmoud. Someone is guarding the ball away. Oh, that was a foul. That was a free kick.
We don't talk about. We don't talk about. The Edwardians seem to be coming up with another substitution,
yeah?
And that's Ahmed Koroma in number 11 jersey. They've been impressive, and that's a fact nobody would actually argue about, because they've given FC Kallon a run for their money this season.
Yeah, you're quite right. That's the foul. Free kick. And Edmond Michael has been shown the yellow. And I think he quite acknowledged that.
He knows it was the right thing.
We're inside the 85th minutes of the match, and I tell you, this is a quite difficult moment now. FC Kallon, 9 man is going off and 11 man is making his way in. I think where they want to settle probably for a draw.
Substitution, Old Edwardians. Allison in number 9 jersey has been withdrawn, and in goes Ahmed Koroma in number 11.
Bemba is offside! No, it won't count. Bemba is already in an offside position.
He was already in the offside position.
Yeah.
Had it not been for the good side of the assistant referee, that could have been the cutting razor of the match.
You're quite right. Applies down now.
But he was right there.
Yeah, the assistants.
And it's been a steady officiating this evening.
You're quite right.
I'm very much impressed with the officials of this match today.
Huh? What's it? Fan, yeah, the fan of Old Edwardians. Think probably the CEO of FC Kallon will be watching, is watching this match.
Yeah, because you know it's not always everybody that watches that you can actually see.
Well, he normally watches.
No, I didn't call him. No, I didn't call him. I didn't call that person. I didn't call that person. Akris, ba. Akris. Akris. So if you start the back, play right. No man. Yeah. Yeah. You know the announcer mountain.
If you go for the sound, I will go. Me, I not see. No, I not be see him, but until I dem decision. These are experiences that you get, especially when you have seen yourself going towards the top, then all of a sudden having a team that has been a thorn on the flesh for you, actually disturbing your ambition. Edmund Michael, the ball being cleared away, and now this Fofana. Philip. That was a blast. That was a blast wayward from Demba Sisse. Interesting indeed. We're inside the 89th minute. And we, at any moment from now, we definitely going to get the ball raised by the fourth official. Wow, that was a very good chance. And the play is rolling. 3 minutes added.
3 minutes additional time.
Interesting indeed. And a total frustration for FC Kallon. This seems very much frustrating now.
The fans have no respect for Old Edwardians, but the players in the field know exactly what they are currently faced with, and that is playing against a very strong and composed opponent like the Old Edwardians.
And the chairman for FC Kallon to the Scots is folding his arms. He knows there is nothing much again to...
He's in disbelief. He never had believed that this was going to happen like this, and that's the reason why you can see him. He's almost giving up.
Almost giving up, and I think it has been a very good moment from the African Chichanai here in the studio at the Shaka Stevens Stadium, bringing you live commentary of the actions as they unfold. It hasn't been the very best of moments actually anticipated by fans of FC Kallon. Old Edwardians actually have given them a very, very huge run for their money. The drums are not beating as usual, as we used to.
The sound is now low, and I think it's as a result of, you know, the absence of goals in the match itself.
Yeah. I think a player will be shown the yellow. Yeah, for time wasting. I think the player for Old Edwardians. Thank you.
So, and it's the entire stadium. I don't think anybody here believes the match will end like this.
You know, but this has been a nail-biting encounter, and it has always been this way. But interestingly, this has been quite an equal match between the two sides, because of the fact that Old Edwardians have not been playing this way. Sometimes they used to be lucky when they draw against FC Kallon, but today you can't just say they are lucky.
Today, this is not, you can't refer to it as a lucky performance, but they've been very impressive.
And it's not a scrappy match as well.
No, it has never been a scrappy match. The two teams have given their best, and I think with that in mind, you begin to think what the next fixtures will look like for these two sides.
Ball being cleared away. You expect the likes of Leone Dilap. And the referee sounds, and that's it for the end of the entire process. FC Kallon nil and Old Edwardians nil, who've been your commentators. I've actually been updating you about the actions right at the Shaka Series Stadium. More like I with my name, popularly acknowledged as MC Owen, and alongside Alexandra Tula, the African Chicha. Till we meet sometimes. Have a blessed night. Thanks very much for watching us all around the world. We shall definitely be bringing you the live actions as they happen.
And of course, in Denmark, it's Cowboy Eagles entertaining mighty Blackpool. That is how we are going to get it. Thanks so much for all the fans. Thanks so much for coming to the stadium to support the football. Tune in again tomorrow. Of course, the man of the match for today's encounter is man in number
10, number 10.
Man in number 10 jersey.